Good afternoon. Welcome to Pointing Pachel again. Hope you're keeping well. Rishi Sunak is claiming that everything is happening because of the previous government in power. Now, the previous government was in power, if you remember, 13 years ago. I don't understand this concept of them blaming everything on Labour and saying, oh, we will do good, we will be all right, we will be fine. The same guy who actually brought austerity to the level that people are literally going bankrupt left, right and centre almost. People are on overdrafts everywhere throughout the country. General population is unable to provide their kids with food, lunches for their schools. So they're coming with lunch boxes that's empty. This guy supposes we should say, well, everything is hanky-dory, everything is fine, we are going to be okay. The Prime Minister of the UK currently is Rishi Sunak, the same person who was the Chancellor of the UK when he deducted £1,000 per year from the universal credit of the poor people who are unable to provide for their own kids the food, the lunches for their tables and stuff like that. This is the problem that we are having at the moment. The guy is supposing that we will be okay if he continues doing that. We won't be okay if he continues doing that. We'll be worse off, and that is where the problem comes in. The people who tend to think he is working for the people is actually just totally, bizarrely, stupidly wrong, because he's not working for poor people at all. He's working for himself, he's working for his own pocket. Just because his colour is my colour, for example, doesn't make any difference to my life. What happens is what he's doing is actually in your life, in terms of your colour, if your skin colour is the same as mine, he is not helping any one of us. He's not. He's just there for the sake of international law to come in. And then the next thing we want is obviously human rights to be taken off. So human rights already on the pathway. If you talk about Jacob Rees-Mogg that I've spoken about last time, 166 laws want to be omitted. Those laws that is actually want to be omitted, Jacob Rees-Mogg wants to be omitted, are the laws based on human rights. When those laws will be omitted, obviously international law will walk in. When the international law walks in, what will happen is all the human rights will be taken away. Now, these include the holidays pays, include the basic things, basic human rights things that will go away. It will impose on us an international law, which will mean obviously he will go out there to international other countries and be able to make the deals out to those countries through and through. Yes, for some reason, I suppose that this will impact the UK in a way it never did before, because UK is one of those countries that has been through a lot since recession has basically started taking places back and back. The people who are sitting on those seats who are supporting Rishi Sunak are the same ones who have got bonds in the government schemes, and that is where the problem comes in, because they'll be the only ones who will be earning out of it. That's why they're supporting him. And it is ironic, because we need to understand how less trustworthy Liz Truss has actually meant, I don't know, how do I put it? It's just how he's broken the government to a level where we thought, initially what we thought Boris Johnson was bad. Liz Truss just came in and she just ruined it. And then comes Fishy Rishi, and he's just going to literally mess everything up to the core. And we are not going to understand that. We are not going to be able to get to that unless or until we actually try and see the literal pattern here. Each and every individual coming in is actually ruining our economy. Literally that. There is no other word for it. That's what they are doing. They're coming here in our economy, and we are not getting anywhere with it. We are not. We are just literally pushing ourselves back to the rabbit hole, thinking, yeah, everything will be fine. But it's not going to be fine, is it really? I mean, we are not living in a stone age. We are not living, we're not stupid to think everything will be fine just because someone sitting in the zoo who has went for private education, whose parents have actually given him Oxford education, all that sort of stuff, is telling me it's going to be fine. No, it won't be, because just because you are telling me it will be fine doesn't mean it will be fine unless you prove it to me it will be fine. And that's where the problem comes in. I want people to understand that simple fact. When 42% out of 100% turns around and say, yeah, Rishi Sunak will be the better Prime Minister. Man, really? He couldn't be a chancellor. Forget about better or worse. He couldn't be even a chancellor I'm not even comparing better and worse here. I'm talking about a normal chancellor would try and push every ounce of his effort or her effort to be able to pull the economy out of crises. What this guy did is totally opposite of that. He pushed us into more conflicts, more crises, more troubles. He will save us. As the Prime Minister of the UK, are you kidding yourself? Who are you kidding? Like really, who the hell do you think you're kidding? Because I'm for once lost for words when you actually say, "Oh, Rishi Sunak is going to be." We'll be optimistic about Rishi Sunak being a Prime Minister of the UK. Man, really? Wake the hell up, guys! Seriously, wake up. You thought less trustworthy was bad. Watch what's coming next. Watch what's coming next. That's all for now from Pointing Pacho. And if you haven't subscribed, please by all means do so. I look forward to speaking to you then. Take care. Bye.